Welcome on into the TC Trading channel. Today we are talking about a new indicator here on the TradingView platform, and it is a play off of a very common volume indicator, such as the VWAP, the Volume Weighted Average Price, VWAP. This is a different indicator. It's actually called the TWAP, the Time Weighted Average Price, and we're going to show you how to set it up and how to use it and what it looks like here on the TradingView platform. So let's dive right on in. This is SPY, the S&P 500 ETF, and what we have is a couple lines I've been watching, area of support right here, resistance right here, and we're kind of in between that right now. But if I dump down to the 5-minute chart, you'll see SPY over the past 5 days or so, okay? I'm going to zoom in to today, and then we can kind of zoom back out if we want to see how this indicator works. But right now, this white line on our screen is the VWAP, okay? There it is, or now it's gone, here it is, okay? Back and forth. We're gonna look up the TWAP, okay? So now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is on my TradingView platform, I'm gonna go up to the top where it says indicators. Click on indicators. Now, as I scroll down, I could just type it in, for example, if I wanted to, or I can scroll down. So I can type in TWAP or scroll down, and it will have a little new symbol if you're watching this video fairly soon after it releases. But if not, look for time weighted average price. Click on that. Now, once I click on it, I X out, we have got a new line on our screen. This is now that orange or yellow line. See how it's a bit smaller? So let's zoom into today and at least look at today. Give it a second to refresh. There we go. So what we notice is that the TWAP is down here. Okay, VWAP is up here as of right now. But what I'm going to do is make some adjustments really quick to make them similar size. So TWAP is down here. I'm going to go to the settings gear icon on my indicators, the drop down on the top left. Then what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go to style. I'm going to go to, let's see, click on this. I'm going to go to the third. I think it was the third. No, I got the fourth. I'm going to go to the thickest bar I can make it. So that's the same size as the VWAP. I like to make them thicker just because we know that the thinner the line is, or at least in my experience, thinner the line is, the easier it is to kind of see a false breakout, false breakdown, and whatnot. Give the thicker the line a little bit more leeway, a little more error in terms of respect, because we know that trading is an art, it's not an exact science, right? And if you act like it's an exact science, you're going to get burnt a lot. So I'm going to go ahead with that, and I'm going to leave it as is. So right now, based off the basic settings, what we are looking at is a anchor period of 1 day. We have no offset, and we have it set to gaps. If I can zoom out, I'll show you how these things could change. But pretty much I have it set to any time frames. If I want to adjust this and I don't want to use it on the higher time frames, I don't have to. So right now we're on the 5-minute time frame, and let's zoom this bad boy out to show you guys how it kind of looks. So now you can see what exactly happens is when we go from day to day. So for example, this orangey shading is pre-market hours, and and then the blue shading is after hours, and so that kind of shakes out every single day or changes every single day, and you get these big moves, these vertical moves essentially in the VWAP and the TWAP, right, overnight, essentially big moves down, big moves up. But it's a different spin on the VWAP indicator because traditionally we tend to look at this white line as our volume weighted average price. But what if you just went based off of time? And so what we've seen is that based off of today's action, including a lot of pre-market action, we spent a lot of time down in here. And so right now the time weighted average price, I keep saying TWAP, the time weighted average price is lower because it's not calculating this big increase in volume that we saw off the open. Okay. Now, this is not an indicator that I think a lot of people are going to like off the bat, but it can have its use, and it could certainly make sense on different time scales, depending upon how often you want to use this or your trading strategies. You're looking at how long price has stayed at a certain level, and it's going to calculate that average versus the reason why the VWAP is so much higher right now. The market opened and SPY went up. So the market opens and SPY just shoots right up. And so we also saw a lot more volume come in during that span, whereas a lot less volume took place when SPY was lower this morning. Okay, see, there's like, look at the volume bars on the bottom. There's like a very, very, very low volume on the volume bars. That's why the TWAP is substantially lower than the VWAP. Okay, let's broaden it out to like the 1 hour chart, and you can kind of see. If I go out even further, let's go out to the 4 hour chart, and you'll see the VWAP or the TWAP, sorry, now in the orange line. Go out to the daily chart, and we can even have that associated with our daily chart. This is going to pretty much add a lot of potential confusion the broader the time frame, but if you zoom the time frames in, that's where there's more value on the TWAP. It's the time weighted average price. Here it is on the 1 hour time frame. You can see that we are substantially higher than the TWAP as of right now. If it's something you want to add to your arsenal, it's a new feature, a new indicator here on the TradingView platform. If you like this indicator, you want to try other ones, we've got plenty of videos where that came from. Also, if you want some of the best indicators there are on the market, check out Lux Algo. There'll be a link to Lux Algo in the description box down below. You can pair them up with TradingView, which we like to do. And I've built some really nice swing trading strategies based off of some of their awesome premium indicators. Links to TradingView, links to Lux Algo will be linked up down below. Hope this helps, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.